Good evening. My name is Maria Jose Cordova, and today I'm going to present Manolo Blahnik, the man, the art, the shoes. Manolo Blahnik was born in Santa Cruz de la Palma, Canary Islands on November 27, 1942. He was born into a wealthy family. He lived in a banana plantation owned by his mother's family. He was homeschooled when he was a child, and when he was older, he went to a Swiss boarding school. When he was in college at the University of Geneva, he changed his major from politics and law to literature and architecture. When he graduated in 1965, he moved to Paris to study at the École des Beaux-Arts and stage set design at the Louvre Art School, all while working at a vintage clothing shop. Manolo says he remembers his mother having a great taste for designer footwear when he was young. During the scarcity of World War II, his mother was taught by a local cobbler to make her own shoes out of available materials, such as wood, leather, ribbon, and lace. Consequently, Manolo developed an interest in shoe design at an early age. In 1969, on a trip to New York, he met Diana Vreeland, the then editor in chief of US Vogue, and presented her his portfolio of fashions and set designs. She admired his shoe sketches and encouraged him to concentrate on designing footwear. Manolo followed her advice and worked on designing shoes. And in 1971, Manolo was selling Manolo Blahnik shoes for the Zapata fashion boutique. With a loan of 2,000 euros, Manolo bought the Zapata shoe company from its owner and opened his own boutique. In 1972, he designed for the British designer Ozzy Clark his first shoe collection, featuring innovative designs such as the cherry shoe, shown in the picture. The collection was critically acclaimed by some of the era's top models and gained the attention of the fashion elite. It was said his shoe designs were of another time. He found the bulky platforms and wedges of the 70s boorish and inelegant. So he designed sleek stiletto heels and persuaded his female customers to adopt his more refined sense of femininity. In 1974, Manolo became the first man ever to be featured on the cover of UK Vogue with the actress Angelica Houston. The Vogue cover attracted many new valuable customers and famous socialites, such as Bianca Jagger, Jackie O, and Lady Diana, which gained him international recognition. In 1977, Bianca Jagger wore a pair of his shoes to make her monumental entrance to the Studio 54 disco riding a white horse, giving further validation to the brand. That same year, Blahnik designed his first American collection and sold it to Bloomingdale's the following year. In 1983, Manolo opened his first Manolo Blahnik boutique in the United States, located in New York. With the help of his friend Anna Winter, he quickly became the go-to designer for the runway, creating collections for Isaac Mizrahi, Oscar de la Renta, and Calvin Klein, among others. His collections gained him a series of awards in the following years, including the Financial Council of America Award in 1988, the Council of Fashion Designers of America Accessory Designer of the Year 1990, the British Fashion Council Accessory Designing also in 1990, and the CFDA Stiletto 1997. His designs were even more popularized by the British television show Absolutely Fabulous, as well as the American television program Sex and the City, whose shoe-obsessed main fictional character, Carrie Bradshaw, played by Sarah Jessica Parker, transformed the brand into a household name. The fictional character, Carrie Bradshaw, had a love for fashion and designer shoes. Throughout the 6 seasons and 2 movies, she always favored Manolo Blahnik designs. But the luxury label became even more famous when the first movie finale ended in Mr. Big, her lifetime love interest, proposing to her with iconic blue satin Hangisi bumps. In 2000, Blahnik, with Neiman Marcus, launched the first commercial virtual reality online showroom featuring 3D models of his shoes. The entire collection was sold out within 3 weeks. In 2003, Blahnik became the first shoe designer to be featured in an exhibition at London's Design Museum. His regal designs were featured in the film Marie Antoinette, which won the Oscar for the Best Costume Design in 2007. That same year, Queen Elizabeth II presented Manolo Blahnik with an honorary commander of the British Empire for his contribution to British fashion. Manolo Blahnik's designs have been featured in many popular culture movies and TV shows, such as the TV show Gossip Girl, which was famous for having a great forward fashion sense throughout its 6 seasons, where his brand was mentioned many times. His shoe designs were also popularized in the long-awaited wedding of Bella Swan and Edward Cullen, in the film of the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, and also the comedy program Saturday Night Live in an iconic episode with the actress Tina Fey wearing them. In a career spanning over 4 decades, Manolo has remained inexhaustibly creative and effortlessly original. In 2017, a filmed portrait of his life, Manolo, the boy who made shoes for lizards, was released in theaters around the world and on Netflix. In an era of mass production, Blahnik has been renowned for handcrafting each shoe prototype himself and collaborated with the world's top fashion designers, including John Galliano, Calvin Klein, and Yves Saint Laurent, to design shoes that coordinate with their seasonal clothing collections. Today, Manolo Blahnik, the Spanish fashion designer and founder of the acclaimed high-end shoe brand, can be found drawing designs at his office or developing samples by hand in his factories in Italy, spirited and meticulous in all that he does and all that he is.